Well, hello. We are here at the KWOBX office this afternoon with Miss Phyllis with Village Realty with all things property management. And I am Christi Bryant with KWOBX. I'm a Realtor and I'm a solo agent here in the office. And we thought it would be great to find out some things about property management.
Well, thanks for having me, Miss Christi. I'm excited to be here. We've worked together for a long time, and Christi's great about finding out the bottom line for her owners, which is so important. And you know, everybody's different when it comes to rental income. Some people just want it just for the summer, some want to max out everything they can. So you've got to find out what's what for your buyers or sellers before you do anything else serious on the house. Am I right?
That's right. So how long have you been doing property management?
Oh gosh, close to 15 years probably. But I mean, I kind of grew up in it. My mom was a rental manager in Sandbridge Beach, Virginia back in the day. And I remember her taking reservations on a big magnetic board, and green meant it was a confirmed reservation, yellow meant it was a reservation, green meant there was money on it, and then red meant they were checked out, and black was an owner week. So there were little squares up and down the calendar.
So you've really watched it evolve.
Oh yeah, definitely. So things have changed so much. And especially in probably the last 5 to 10 years has been the big dramatic change with the influx of the third channel websites like Vrbo, Expedia, Airbnb, and how they're changing the industry.
How have you seen them change the industry?
We're going more to that daily rate as opposed to a weekly rate. It used to be here you had to rent a minimum of 7 days, and that was it. They didn't talk to you unless you rented 7 days. Well, you can go to Vrbo and book 2 days, 1 day, 7 days, 10 days, whatever. So we have changed our paradigm to match that because they're the ones driving the industry right now. So we partner with them. We see them as a great advertising vehicle, and we are utilizing them and dynamic pricing, which means it works a lot like the airline industry or the hotel industry, where rates are subject to change based on market conditions. So we can really maximize income for homeowners.
So what is dynamic marketing? What would that look like?
Well, it means like if you have a 5-bedroom house that's semi-ocean front and your rate is $1,000 for that week. If our algorithm notices that we're running out of 5-bedroom semi-ocean front homes on the Outer Banks, it'll automatically adjust that rate up because the demand is still going to be high while inventory is low. Conversely, if we notice there's a ton of 5-bedroom homes available for the 3rd week of May, we might, if it's closer to that booking date, if it's within 6 weeks of that booking date, we're going to start adjusting that rate to encourage bookings.
How does that help an owner?
It helps you to achieve the highest potential rate on any given day. So like right now, our rates for next summer are extremely high. I mean, we're not, we're just now in September. So if you look at our July rates, they're very high because we want to achieve the highest income we possibly can for that owner. As we approach the booking date, if we get, March, might start to see it come down a little bit. It depends on the property. It's very property specific. It depends on how much inventory is out there. It depends on weather conditions. It's all these factors go into determining that market. So, but it allows an owner to achieve the highest potential rate for any given day, no matter when the guest books.
How do guests feel about it?
They're used to it because they see that's what goes on, like I said, Airbnb, Vrbo, the hotel industry, the airline industry. You call one day, the rate is one thing. You call back the next day, it's something else. So, the guests are used to it. They don't necessarily like it. Like some of them like that old-fashioned, I paid $3,000 this year, and next year I should pay maybe 3% more. Or, if the market was really slow, maybe I should pay a little less. That's not how we operate. It's based on the demand on that day.
Gotcha. So when talking with an owner, you're able to explain to them what and how best to market their home with the dynamic pricing?
Well, we explain to them how we market their home.
Gotcha.
So we want to be sure that they're comfortable with it and they understand it. And that's been the biggest challenge in a lot of our new owners to the area get it right away, but if we are dealing with an owner who's had a house on the Outer Banks for 10 or 15 years, they're used to that 7-day fixed stay, Saturday turnover, that's what it is, the rate is the rate, and that's how it is. We are trying to change that, and we have changed most of our owners' minds because we're seeing a significant increase in income based on dynamic pricing and the per diem stays. When we open the market up to flex stays, what happens is if you're on a 7-day fixed calendar and somebody's looking to book, unless they're booking on that Saturday to Saturday turnover, you're not gonna show up. Whereas if you open your calendar to flex stays, you'll show up 7 times a week, or 7 times more.
Right.
So you're gonna see a lot more exposure if you open yourself up to those flex stays. Now, it doesn't necessarily work for the larger oceanfront, 20-bedroom homes, because those homes get booked so far in advance because people have to plan and all of that stuff. But for folks looking for that last day, if it's a month out and they say they want to go down to the beach for a long weekend, or they want to go down Tuesday through Friday, if we open up those calendars to flex days, they'll show up and you'll receive a lot more income. The guest pays actually more per day for a shorter stay.
Gotcha. Well, that's interesting information.
Yeah, I'm glad you think so.
Yeah, because I had wondered how, I had heard the dynamic pricing, and I've had folks to ask, and so having this information will hopefully be helpful.
Yes, and we'll still work with owners who only want to do 7-day fixed stays at a fixed or at a custom rate, but we really encourage them in order to maximize income to go ahead and let us utilize the dynamic pricing algorithm.
Well, that sounds like a great plan. We're looking forward to 2024 then, right?
Absolutely, it's looking good already, so.
All right, well, awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me, Ms. Christi.
Hopefully that this information will be helpful and be of use to those looking to purchase property as an investment and use property management.
Absolutely, we'd love to talk to you about it. If you have any additional questions, you can always reach me at Village Realty. I'm happy to help.
And Village Realty is one of our preferred partners, and we appreciate you all very much. So this is Christi Bryant and Phyllis Cole, and have a great day.